Hey everybody, recently a customer asked us, how do you clean headliners with the Vapor Rhino? Well, today we're going to show you exactly how to do it. So hang in there, we got some great footage for you coming right up. Today we're going to look at cleaning a headliner using dry vapor steam mode, as opposed to using a wet extractor. See, a lot of companies avoid cleaning headliners because they're kind of difficult to do and there's a risk involved. Headliners essentially are fabric that is glued to a hard backing. Sometimes it's cardboard, sometimes it's plastic, and if you treat the surface wrong, it is possible to cause the headliner adhesion to dissipate or weaken and potentially cause the headliner to fall down. With the Vapor Rhino, if you do this right, you don't have to worry about it at all. So I was on the phone with a customer the other day, and they have some 60 outlets nationwide, and their entire service department, none of them will do headliners. They've just never had a process for doing it they trust. And I was trying to explain to him how it's done. So we were out in the field the other day. We had our phone with us. We had the Rhino, and we came across this very, very, very dirty headliner, and we wanted to show how it's done. So let's take a look at that right now. I just love working with the Rhino. It just makes everything so simple. As you can see here, the technician's been using the dry vapor steam out of the Vapor Rhino steam system and a clean microfiber cloth. The idea here is to use the heat and the steam to loosen up the chemical bonds as well as the mechanical bonds of the dirt and grime that's on the surface of the upholstery, and then take a clean microfiber cloth and rotate that rag as you're wiping. You want to pull out a fresh surface on that rag in every inch that you're going on that headliner, especially if the headliner is really dirty. Now, later on, if you get to a segment that's pretty clean, you can just dust it with the steamer and just take the cloth and buff it out. It'll come out really nice. But when it's dirty like this, you want to take the steamer, loosen the dirt, and then roll the cloth and catch the dirt on the cloth, not grind it into the fabric. All right, so simple caution. When working with the single hole attachment in dry vapor steam mode on any fabric, or really on any surface for that matter, you want to keep a certain distance from the surface you're working on. And you're going to have to judge that and test that yourself and work out your own cleaning patterns. But typically for something like this, you're looking at 2 to 4, maybe 5 inches away from the surface. The idea there is to hit it with just enough force to loosen the mechanical bonds, the moisture and heat to break the chemical bonds so you can wipe it up afterwards. If you get too close, you can literally write your name in the fabric, and that will give you an uneven cleaning pattern. So you want to keep a little bit of distance. Just like you see here with the hand, about 2 to 4 to 5 inches away. Or the other option is, if you want to get closer and you want to not have to worry about that, you can adjust the steam flow on the machine itself. You can vary the steam flow from, as you can see on the right, from 100% on down to 0 with that knob right on the machine. And by the way, the chemical feed or the hot water feed for the injection system is also 100% adjustable. So it's such a beautiful system. Look at that flow rate. 10%, 5%, right down to a whisper. If you wanted to clean some delicate item or an antique or whatever your imagination can conjure up, something very, very delicate, you can set that down to a whisper. The Vapor Rhino is 100% adjustable, or instantly crank it right back up to 100% flow for a thunderous cleaning result. Okay, we're going to continue cleaning this little segment uninterrupted. Just using the nozzle to release the chemical and mechanical bonds of the dirt and grime that's on that headliner, keeping the nozzle a reasonable distance away as not to draw lines and make all kinds of marks on the headliner, and then rotate your rag, lifting that dirt off. It's a beautiful thing. Now, most headliners are not nearly this dirty, and in most cases, you could just hit a big, large section, come with your cloth, and buff it down, and you'll be done. You make the headliner look really good. It's also good for taking out marks and stains from the kids, ketchup, other things. You can use it, turn down the steam flow a little bit, use the heat to work the little spot, and it can do magic. And mix that with some of your specialty upholstery cleaners. Use a little brush and dab it on if you need to for really, really bad stains. A little bit of patience, you can work most things out of a fabric pretty well. There's no question about it, though. Working with the Vapor Rino dry vapor steamy cleaning system makes just about everything easier in the car when it comes to detailing. From wet upholstery extraction to dry upholstery extraction to just cleaning surfaces you see here, to cleaning the bolt holes and the gum and the candy and the garbage out of the car that's stuck in the rug or in the consoles or the cup holders, to the door jambs, to washing the entire outside of the car, to cleaning the engine. The Vapor Rhino covers it all, and it covers it all in one machine. It's a fantastic product. I think the price is great too. And if you fold into the fact, to the formula, that it is an extractor as well as a steamer, and you go out and buy an extractor, a traditional wet extractor, which uses close to a gallon of water a minute, and that's going to run you probably around 1,000 or more to buy a good one. Fold that into the price here, and you have a very, very inexpensive system, comparatively speaking. You have a nice little slow motion view of the rolling of the rag. And that's the concept there. When you have a really dirty spot, you don't want to grind the dirt in. You want to pull that dirt away. This headliner really was filthy. Traditionally, it's just so hard to do this. Using a wet extractor, I wouldn't want to even try it. I'm sure there's a lot of detailers out there that can tell us a lot about how to do this. And there are many techniques to approach cleaning a headliner. I just think this is beautiful. Look at that dirt release that just took place. The steam, the heat, the chemical bonds are broken, the mechanical bonds are broken, and boom, it comes right up. A second look at that real quick. Fresh, clean microfiber rag, rotate that baby right up, draw that dirt right out. And that's pretty dramatic. Now, so traditionally, what do you have? You have your wet extractors. If you put a wet extractor up there running at a gallon of water a minute, you're flooding that ceiling with a lot of chemicals. And that has a very high risk of damaging it. And also you have that other situation about wicking, where you get moisture into the fabric or the surface, the cloth or the cushion, and then any stains that are in there after you leave and it starts to dry, wicks back out. And I'm telling you, with this dry vapor, if it's done right, that section you're looking at right there, that'll probably be dry to the touch. I want to say 30, 40 seconds, but I'll be generous. I'll say 5 minutes. That's going to be dry to the touch very, very quickly because there's so little moisture going into the fabric. Most of that steam is just being used as a flushing agent, force, and the rest is flying through the air. So it's a beautiful system. It preserves that headliner when done right. You have to use your caution. But it's a beautiful system. It does a really good job, as you can see. Another thing is, we're going section by section here. Just to demonstrate, we wanted to demo this so we can catch it on film, so we didn't miss anything. But if you were doing this full scale and you just wanted to get it done, you'd be taking much bigger chunks of this and going much, much faster. Well, everybody, I'm glad to be back with you. It's just after Thanksgiving, and I was really glad to see this footage here, and that we were able to snatch this up and get it up. I'm tired. My voice is a little raspy. I appreciate you putting up with the sound of it. And I hope this footage helps you out a little bit in seeing how you can actually get this done. By the way, similar techniques can be applied to the seats as well for cleaning them, but they're actually a little easier to do. You can use brushes and whatnot. But thanks for listening. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope this helps with your technique. And the Vapor Rhino is truly a versatile machine. It's ruggedly dependable. We have a fantastic support system. We've been developing this system for years, and we've been working for a long time to replace parts, upgrade components. Whenever we find something that needs improving, we go ahead and try to find a better solution for it. And we have an incredibly well-refined system now. You have your chemical and hot water injection fully adjustable, your steam fully adjustable. You have your detachable steam hoses, your air-cooled electronics, ruggedly built components, 50-piece accessory kit included standard, and of course you have the 3-in-1 capability with the upholstery extraction package for doing full upholstery extraction, wet or dry. So again, a beautiful system, fantastically priced. We look forward to serving you. If you have any questions, give us a call at the 1-800 number, visit the website, take a look around. We have dozens of videos on the website at vaporrino.com. That's Vapor, VAPORRINO.com. And take a look around and read some of our help files. But thank you for listening. As you can see, look at this. I just love this. It's come out so nice. And you can see we're starting to blend a little bit with the rest of the ceiling. Well, ladies and gentlemen, listen, it is a great time in America to either start a business or expand your existing business. Everywhere around me, everywhere I drive when I travel, I see new buildings popping up, new stores opening up. The economy is growing at an incredible rate, and it's a wonderful thing. Who cares why? It's happening. So we need to take advantage of it. So this is your opportunity to jump on board, and if you've been dreaming about something, get your ducks in a row, think it through, and go ahead and get started. We have financing available on the website if you're looking to do auto detailing or janitorial work and you want a Vapor Rhino system, or if it's something else in your life, I encourage you to grab hold of it and seize the opportunity and move forward. You can make anything happen if you work hard enough and do it. You are the captain of your own ship. You can be the master of your own destiny. Seize your opportunities while they still exist. You're young enough and strong enough to do it. Don't let another day go by. Write your goals down on a piece of paper. Set your mind to it and move forward and make it happen. Thank you from Vapor Rhino. God bless you all. We wish you all the best in business. Thanks for listening and have a great day.